So, yung gross area, isusubtract lang natin yung area ng hole. So, solving for our net area ng shear, it is simply equal to area ng kabuuan minus dun sa area ng hole. So, ano ba yung area ng kabuuan natin? Na-solve na natin kanina, no? So, ngayon, ang isosolve naman natin ay yung area ng hole. So, kung titignan natin dito sa ating figure, ilan ba yung area ng holes na yan? 1, 2, at saka kalahati. So, therefore, yung area ng holes natin ay 2.5. So, yung 2.5 na yon, imumultiply natin doon sa kanyang D effective multiplied sa height ng thickness of flange. So, therefore, ano po ba ulit yung D effective natin? So, kung meron tayong 16 mm, nasusulat sa NSCP 2015, nadadagdagan daw ng 2 mm greater than yung nominal dimension of hole. So, ano ba yung nominal dimension of hole? So, yung nominal dimension of hole natin, kung 16 mm tayo, magiging 18 yung nominal dimension of hole. And then, sabi sa NSCP, dadagdagan pa raw ng 2 mm. So, therefore, 18 plus 2, our D effective, again, is equal to 20 millimeters. So, therefore, our D effective is 20 millimeters multiplied doon sa ating thickness ng flange. Thickness ng flange, 9.14 millimeters. So, therefore, our area of holes would be equal to 457 square millimeters. So, meron na tayong gross area ng shear, meron na tayong area of holes, so therefore, we can totally solve for our net area. So, yung gross area natin, na-solve natin previously, we have 2,056.5 millimeters. So, 2,056.5 millimeters minus 457. So, therefore, our net area for shear is equal to 1599.5 millimeter square natin. So, meron na tayong gross area for shear, meron na tayong net area for shear. So, meron ng gross area for shear, meron ng net area for shear. So, now naman, it is time for us to solve for tension net, for net area ng tension. To solve for net area ng tension, it is simply equal to gross area ng tension minus area ng holes. So, ano po ba yung ating gross area in tension? So, makikita natin, so siya lang ay this length times yung thickness of flange natin, at ang isusubtract lang natin ay kalahati lang ng ating holes. Okay, so anyway, we are talking about gross area. So, yung gross area natin should be equal to this length multiplied doon sa ating thickness of flange. So, it is simply equal to that length multiplied doon sa ating thickness of flange. So, ano ba yung length na yan? Kung itong length na to yung hinahanap, so kung titignan natin sa top view, so itong length na yon yung kailangan natin, no? Which is a distance or 50 millimeters. So, yung 50 millimeters lang pala yun, imumultiply natin doon sa thickness ng ating flange. Thickness ng ating flange is equal to 9.14 millimeters. Okay, so therefore, our gross area in tension should be equal to, parehas lang, no? 457 mm squared. So, now that we have area gross for tension, so it is now time for us to solve for the area of holes. So, yung area of holes natin, so bibilangin lang naman natin doon sa ating tension side. So, sabi nga natin, yung makikita natin doon sa tension side, so, yun, kalahati lang po yung kailangan nating hole. So, therefore, yung our area of hole, so, would be this one. So, that would be the effective. So, kalahati lang over 2 multiplied doon sa ating thickness of flange. So, gawin natin yun dito. Yung ating holes daw, kalahati lang ng hole. So, kalahati lang ng whole, 1/2 or 0.5. They are the same. Multiply doon sa ating D effective. So, yung D effective natin, 20 millimeters. No? So, 20 millimeters over 2 or 20 millimeters times 0.5, they have the same value. Okay? At wag natin kakalimutan doon sa height na thickness of flange. Thickness of flange which is 9.14 millimeters. No? So, therefore, our area of hole or holes, okay, di natin alam, kunyari, kung singular or plural siya. Pero anyway, our area of holes would be equal to 91.4 mm squared. So, meron na tayong gross area for tension, meron na tayong area of holes, so therefore, we can now totally solve for our area net in tension side. So, therefore, our area net in tension side is equal to gross area ng tension, 457 mm squared minus area ng holes sa tension side, 91.4 mm squared. So, therefore, our area net should be equal to 365.6 mm squared. So, meron na tayong lahat ng area, no? So, going back to our working equation. So, meron na tayong area net ng shear. So, meron na tayong area gross ng shear, area net ng shear, at area net in tension. No? So, ngayon, ang kailangan na lang ay yung ating factor for block shear. So, saan ba makukuha yung factor for block shear?